Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Antonimo Bay. Doing another quick, little comic book haul. This is Avengers West Coast, or as it was known, the West Coast Avengers, or Avengers West Coast. It was the same comic. This is a little haul I got. This is from the Widows collection. This is more comics that I bought in mass from a collector who had passed away, or more specifically, his widow. I've got a lot of these videos of the collection I bought. I bought a little over 3,000 comics. Paid about 23 cents a piece for them. Not all of them were great. Not all of them were in good condition. A lot of the books were kind of, not incredibly valuable. But this is what I got. My special guest action figures today are Hercules, who I'm pretty sure was actually a member of this team. And this new Marvel Legends Hercules is fantastic. My other guest action figure is One Man Gang, a figure I did not even register in my collection until it turns out he's actually worth quite a bit of money. So I guess, I don't know if I'm keeping him or not. Anyway, here we go with Avengers West Coast. I'm actually a bigger fan of Avengers West Coast than I am of the regular Avengers, because to me, Avengers West Coast, my favorite Avengers book was Avengers Spotlight, because I love Hawkeye and Mockingbird, and they're just the way they move together and work. And so this series was easier for me to get into. It had a lot of the B team, definitely. You got Wonder Man was always a member, Moon Knight sometimes. I know She-Hulk was on the roster at different points. Who else was on this team? I know Cheetah always was. But there was a bunch of other, just, who are you? And you're on the team, and I just thought that was fantastic. The Composite Avenger, that's nice and stupid. Yeah. As with B-team characters and B characters in general, I always loved those stories more, and I love the comics more that they were in, because they were not so pinned down by... your standard continuity. Is that the Swordsman? Huh. Or is that Black Knight? No, that's the Swordsman. Okay, this, I remember Wizard telling me, was one of the worst comic books ever written. And I'm pretty sure they're right, and I think you can tell that just by looking at the cover. But yeah, issue 52. I remember that. There's 66 and 63. Avengers West Coast number 73. Oh yeah, Spider-Woman. I was glad she was in there. 71, 79. Pardon me. That weird devil guy. Number 9. Number 8. Trying to think of some of the... I know Iron Man was in this for a while, but he was too good to be stuck on the Avengers West Coast. I think even Thing was a member for a while. That's a cool cover. You know what? Even if this book is kind of stupid at times, the covers are fantastic. A lot of them are really cool. How can you not be impressed with that? I am trying to remember. Oh, Hellcat. She was in this team for a time. I remember that. I do not remember who these cowboy guys are. But yeah, there's quite a few. He's got demons running all out of his clothes. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I think Hawkeye was pretty much the de facto leader for this book most of the time, if I remember right. And he was just such a likable comic book character. He's likable in the movies. Yeah, just good stuff. They even got the B player Captain America in their team quite often. Let's see, Graviton. Avengers West Coast number 13, number 19. I'm not even sure how long this series ran. There's 23. Issue number 11. That cover is awesome. That is kind of wonky, but kind of cool. A lot of these have spine rolls, but you know what? At 23 cents a piece, I don't even care. I'm just glad to have them. And that's all of them I got. Very excited for these. Super happy to get them. I love like Alpha Flight because they were such a like B team. They were like the B of Avengers, but Avengers had like the A roster, the B roster, and even there was a couple books with Avengers Great Lakes. And that was like the C-list superheroes that were like completely worthless. I think like Mr. Immortal was a member, and there was just a bunch of really crappy like lame superpowered heroes. But those are the kind of books that just always did it for me. I always love that kind of stuff. The cheesier, like you can't cut it as a real, main roster team. That was why I always liked the old Guardians of the Galaxy comic. So anyway, that's my story, and I will catch you guys later. But I also want to just thank you guys for watching. Anybody who does. Anyway, bye.